Hello, a quick introduction here to say. I was trying really hard to upload the video, but somehow or some way my session performance just dropped a lot. My rates were getting 8 FPS, 10 FPS or even lower sometimes, with some freezing moments. I was looking for what was making that. I was looking if I was using a third add-on user here, cause I know they can do that here, but it wasn't. I didn't find anything special since last time, and I'm using a 47 with Ryzen 7 5th generation, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't something about my hardware. I found some problems like OBS getting too much while recording, but nothing special. But I still can show you guys what I was trying to say with more info, since while I'm recording this we just got Onyxia. But well, that's it. Sorry for the late video and take care.
What's up guys, welcome back. Now that Mythic Plus keys are officially out, I've been putting heavy testing hours to see how the spec actually performs in high-end dungeons. Today, we are covering some huge talent adjustments, rotation tweaks with Blessed Hammer, the current gearing situation and a few Mythic Plus tips. Shout out to Whiter, who's currently playing Templar here. His video updates actually inspired me to start dropping these quick spec updates for you guys. Talents breakdown. Let's talk talents first. After testing Mythic Plus, the best performing setup right now swaps out by Delight for Blessed Magic. You trade a teeny bit of initial burst, but the consistent damage gain from Solo Empowerment makes overall pack damage feel way better. Pairing Champion of the Sun with Radiant Halberd has also been a massive win. It lets you press Champion practically on cooldown. Quickly warning though, the new Sunstorm talent is honestly pretty awful for PvE. Great for utility for PvP, but in dungeon overall DPS, sticking to your core Glorious Execution into your Auto Blast loop is significantly higher damage. Gearing and stat scale. On the gearing side, Mythic Plus loot upgrades our priority list by a lot, but since Beastbeard hasn't updated their database yet,
Quick update though. Here exactly as I said, since we already have Onyxia, we have the update. So I'm gonna show you here the exactly beast list that I created with multiple scenarios. The first one with Sulfurous, and for surprise of a lot, Obsidian Emberlance goes here, while Mace of the Dragon Knight doesn't. But well, the brutal number just seemed better. It's okay, we lost a window, but not by a lot. But second one, without Sulfurous, that Mace comes in. And I did that setup to make you not switch items, thinking too much on hard caps, since the Mace and Sulfurous do not give you any of those caps that you need. The proc of the Mace is big though. Take that in mind, probably I'm wrong, and it's okay.
And let me clarify something about stats from the last video. When I said don't stack spell power, I didn't mean it useless. It directly boosts your Auto Blast and now your holy damage. But Customs Gift makes your kit also scale heavily off attack power from strength. You naturally gain off value without actively rearing period caster gear. Rotation and tech. Because we are running Blessed Hammer, the core rotation flow shifted slightly. You want to with Glorious Execution, then Auto Blast, then Glorious Execution again. This creates a super smooth sequence that builds even more stacked damage into your Divine Retribution window. Now about a ton or else for your opener. Should you farm stacks before bursting? My advice, don't waste time. If you can get them while the tank's grouping up, great. But don't delay your burst, just send immediately. You'll easily pull 40k to 60k DPS in that opening window regardless. Also, on big AoE pools, don't be afraid to overspend your down stacks down to 4 or 5 during that first burst. Your downfall and radiance will refound your solo power insanely fast. Cooldowns and spec feedback. In Mythic Plus, I've mostly been sending cooldowns on cooldown. Single target, you might feel a bit behind or way ahead depending on how bursty other classes are, because our spec is heavily CD dependent. Outside of that, our baseline damage is pretty weak. Honestly, the burst is insane.
but the class design could use a few quality of life fixes. First, downfall should be passive or baked into Paragon. Having 10 different cooldown buttons on our UI, yes, my UI literally has 10 cooldowns to track, is just too bloated and reduced to 2 minutes. Second, switching vows shouldn't cost a global cooldown, or consume a down stack without blocking solo empowerment. And lastly, Sunstripe mobility needs a tracker. We are so slow running between packs that the group is practically halfway through a pool, while we are still behind ourselves over why share. A lot of you have been asking about my UI profile. The link is down in the description along with my setup. Huge shout out to the informal dev working on these UI tools. It might have a teeny bug here or there, but what you guys do for the community for free is absolutely incredible. Grab the UI, try out these new talents tweaks and your keys, and let me know in the comments how your DPS is feeling. I'll catch you guys in the next update.